Hey there, this is Tim from Protest the Hero, and you're watching AMBY. Enjoy.
Hey everyone, it's Leisha from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to our interview with Protest the Hero. Hello.
Hello, I'm Tim.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
I just want to say welcome to AMBY and thanks for having a chat.
Oh, thanks for having me.
We're at Stay Warm Festival here in Toronto tonight.
Danforth Music Hall.
Yes, I love this venue so much.
I think it's the best in Toronto.
Before the camera started rolling, we were talking about how this is the final night of this tour you've been on. Mm-hmm. Are you pretty excited about that? A little bittersweet?
It is always bittersweet. We came from Vancouver, and we've been spending time with a Wilhelm Scream and Cyclamen. So it's always sad to see you guys go, but it's always great to kind of end in your hometown. It's usually for us our strongest shows, and we get to see a lot of friends and family and stuff like that. So yeah, it's nice. But it's also sad when you kind of realize that tomorrow tour is over and you're just back to life as usual.
Are you excited, though, to have a little break, actually just chill out for once?
Yeah, this tour was pretty short, so I think it was 10 shows in less than 2 weeks. So, I'm not too beat up from the road yet, but I'll take a break when I can get it.
Well, this was a full Canadian tour, so I'm sure you had your fair share of Tim Hortons.
Yeah, no, and we have some upstairs today.
Okay.
When we got here. There's donuts, bagels, and coffee waiting. But we made sure we're sharing a bus with some guys from Japan. It's their first time in Canada. And the first truck stop we saw, we were like, you guys got to try Tim Hortons. So
okay.
We got them coffee and a donut, Timbits and stuff like that.
You always have to introduce people to Timbits.
Yeah, no, exactly. So.
What's your go-to Timmy's order?
Oh, geez. I'm a sucker for like a bagel and cream cheese. And I I don't really drink a lot of coffee, but I'll get like the decaf dark roast. So black, nothing special.
Keep things simple.
Yeah, exactly.
I really liked a tweet that Protest sent out recently, and someone was asking you guys, do you ask or do you charge people for autographs and that kind of stuff? And your reply through Twitter was, God, no.
Okay. That wasn't me personally,
if
but...
it was someone else tweeting, I'm sure you agree.
Yeah, well, definitely I don't know, me meeting someone and being able to kind of write my name on whatever they have, it's you're never gonna kind of make that a transaction. Sometimes we do meet and greets, but I don't think people are kind of paying for us to sign something. It's just more to kind of hang out and have fun and get to kind of meet people face to face, and that's not always an option at our shows. But yeah, we always try to kind of hang around and before and after kind of just be around, and if someone wants us to sign something, we're not going to be like, hey,
let the cash in. Come on, bring it over. What's one of the weirdest or coolest things a fan has asked you to sign?
I'd say weirdest. We've signed a few butts.
Have you?
Yeah, guys' butts.
Well, I was gonna ask you about the tour pass here, because it's a little farting butt right there.
Yeah, no, our humor's elementary school humor, but that was a drawing that we made for one of our shows when there was an LED video screen. Okay. And the promoter was like, hey, you guys got a visual we can use, and give us a second. I think Luke went into Paint and just drew a farting bum and a thumbs up in Protest the Heroes. So, and we like to kind of make the people that are coming out to the show that have all access to have to walk around with a farting bum on there.
Hey, I'm enjoying it. It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's memorable, to say the least.
Well, last time I spoke with Protest, Pacific Myth had just come out. So now that it's been a year since the EP dropped, what are your thoughts on the release? That there's been some time for it to sink in.
Yeah, well, it was definitely an interesting process because the first song came out in October of 2015, but the album came out in November of 2016. Yeah. So there was this period of us being able to engage with people and give them songs to an exclusive kind of batch of people, but then having to wait to release the album. So this is officially the Pacific Myth release tour, but some of these people have been with these songs for over a year now. So it's not the same feeling of when you first put out an album and no one really knows the songs that well. It's nice that the core fans that were part of the subscription that we did are familiar, and when we get to play those songs, you can see that they know those songs, and it's been a good response.
Well, when you had first shared everything, you did the whole 6-month, one song a month release, the subscription thing on Bandcamp, which I absolutely loved. I loved you're keeping everyone at the edge of their seats. They have to wait for stuff to come out. Do you think you'll do that method again in the future?
Maybe in the future. I think what we took from it is the value of being able to record a song and then release it within a few days. So I think having the strict schedule that we kind of stuck to may not be something that we revisit, but the fact that we know that we could just go into the studio, track a song, and then 3 days later just kind of throw it out there. It's really cool that you can have that immediacy with releasing music. And, you know, even just the fact that you can kind of record something and get instant feedback from people. It was just really nice where sometimes we'll go and record an album and then kind of sit on it for months, and then by the time it comes out,
it seems old in a way.
Yeah, those things that you were worried about, or you know, that you weren't sure if it was how it would turn out, or just anything you're doing, you kind of have forgotten and moved on to the next thing. So it was just cool to kind of get that instant feedback.
For the release, there's this really beautiful vinyl package that you're putting out, a limited edition box set.
Yeah.
And it seemed like the band's just so psyched about it through all of your socials. So would you say you're a big vinyl lover?
Yeah, I personally, I don't collect vinyl. I do think it's really neat of all the stuff you can do with it. And yeah, like even today's the first time we've had those box sets on our merch table.
Okay.
But it is cool to go to like a merch table and see is like, here's like a big box and there's 6 vinyls in there. And I think vinyl, the thing I really like about vinyl too is just the artwork. I feel we always try to get unique artwork to go with our music, and when you kind of compress that to like a CD sleeve, it doesn't always do it justice when it's like a 6-foot painting. So I feel like vinyl can at least still capture some of the detail and some of that element of like what's kind of been left behind with people releasing music these days.
For Myth, you actually had all of the different animals on all 6 of the covers when you're doing the EP part of it. So
yeah.
Is that all was part of the box set, the different
so
paintings?
each song had a painting associated with it, and then for the box set there's 6 vinyls, and it's got the song and the instrumental on the side B, and then that artwork. So
that's
it's
awesome.
Like you get the overall cover artwork, and then each vinyl has its own artwork that was associated with the music. So
just to wrap things up, I want to bring it back to the subscribers, back to the fans. Anything you want to leave with all of those who will be viewing?
No, I just think that we're very thankful for how much support we've got over the years, and we definitely have seen, especially in the last years, as we've connected with people directly, that they are the people that are kind of keeping this band alive, and it motivates us to keep making music and keep playing shows, and we're just thankful to have that.
I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today.
Anytime.
And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more. See you next time.